Production growth in the United States, first in natural gas and now in crude oil, is making headlines. No other economic story grabs as much attention from global investors and policymakers alike. Unconventional oil and gas resource transactions reached record highs in 2011. NOCs and IOCs raced to buy into North America's shale plays, and more than $75 billion worth of deals were made. The numbers barely describe what's happening on the ground. North American drillers keep 2,000-plus rigs busy, even as a price-driven shift to liquids-rich and tight oil prospects continues. Gas rig counts have hit 10-year lows, yet 50% more rigs are drilling for oil in the U.S. today than a year ago, as oil drilling activity reached 25-year highs. Natural gas prices reflect unchecked production growth. U.S. onshore wells added more than 7 BCF daily since 2010. Total gas supply is running 60% above 5-year averages, and March 31st storage broke the record set in 1983. With gas futures trading at the lowest levels in a decade, greater long-term demand is starting to show. Dozens of coal-fired power plants are closing as gas-fired plants take their place. Steel and chemical producers announced new U.S. plants based on the strong outlook for natural gas production. Meanwhile, sustained oil price and booming tight oil development are offsetting 25 years of decline in U.S. oil fields. Crude production is up 14% from 2008, mostly due to Bakken shale wells. After already producing more oil than any other nation, today, the United States stands poised to reset the clock on its geological abundance, and the petroleum industry must adjust to new realities, all thanks to unconventional resources. Ladies and gentlemen, amidst this historic wave of rising production and economic expectations, Hart Energy welcomes you to its 7th annual DUG Conference and Exhibition. This event marks the start of Hart Energy's annual DUG Conferences series. Last year, DUG events drew more than 14,000 oil and gas professionals to convention centers across North America. Together with industry-leading publications like Oil and Gas Investor, E&P, and Midstream Business, our unconventional resource website, ugcenter.com, and our unique playbooks, maps, and directories. These DUG events help Hart Energy play its role as the preferred source for news, data, and analysis about the world's emerging resource plays. Today, we especially want to thank our generous DUG sponsors, starting with our premier private equity sponsor, NCAP Investments, and our platinum sponsors, Baker Hughes, CJ Energy Services, and Ion GeoVentures. We also thank our gold sponsors, Noble Royalties, Netherlands Sewell & Associates, Schlumberger, Statoil, and Trican, as well as our silver sponsors, our bronze sponsors, and all the others who graciously underwrite parts of this and every DUG conference and exhibition. We thank each and every one of you for your support. Now, please welcome your host for the conference, editor of Hart's award-winning Oil and Gas Investor magazine, Leslie Haynes.